today we're going to talk about how to nebulize your cat. There are a few reasons which your doctor might have prescribed nebulizing treatments. Most commonly would be to treat asthma, seasonal allergies, or potentially an upper respiratory infection. So first you want to make sure that you gather all of your supplies. What we have here is a nebulizing compressor with the tubing, and this should come with it. You also have a T-connector that is going to come with the nebulizer. And you can see we've, since this is used a lot in human medicine, have had to put a little stopper in the end to keep it from flowing out of the kennel, which we've just simply connected to this with some tape. And we've taped the whole front of this kennel as well as the sides so that the vapor, when you're nebulizing, stays in the kennel. And then we need to also make sure that we have a nebulizing cup. And again, the nebulizer, the tubing, the T-connector, and the cup all come in one set. You can purchase nebulizers at most local pharmacies, but sometimes you will need a prescription, so make sure you call ahead to check with your pharmacy. The other things that you're going to need are nebulizing solution, which is a prescription product in most cases, and your veterinarian may add different ingredients into that, sometimes a little bit of steroid or antibiotic, and most commonly albuterol. You're also going to need a timer. Most of the time we're going to time between 5 and 15 minutes depending again on the prescription and directions which your veterinarian will give you. And then we also have an ice pack just to keep your pet more comfortable and a little towel. So if you didn't already have this taped up, you will need to tape and cover all the sides. You can also use cling wrap or saran wrap. Sometimes a towel will also be effective enough if it's just for short-term use. And then we're going to put the ice pack in our kennel and a little towel just for your pet to sit on so they're more comfortable. And next, we're going to go ahead and measure out our nebulizing solution. This particular cup screws together. Some of them screw together, some have like a little catch to keep it from coming open. And then you're going to fill with whatever the prescribed amount is. Typically it's between 3 and 5 mils. And you can see on our cup here, we have some measurements. But if you didn't have measurements to use, you can always get just an oral syringe in order to measure out that amount. We're going to go ahead and add our nebulizing solution, which right now I'm going to measure about 4 mils. It depends a little bit too on your nebulizer, so kind of keep an eye on it. Sometimes when it's sat for 5 or 10 minutes, you'll notice that most of the solution is gone. So then just make a note to yourself next time to add a little bit more. So I'm going to secure the lid on the nebulizer, and then we're going to attach it to the T-connector, and it should sit in there pretty well. And then we're going to take our tubing and attach that to the bottom. Okay? The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to switch on the nebulizer. I would recommend doing this the first time that you do it just to be sure that it's working appropriately. But typically you can go ahead and put your pet in there and just start your time. So when we turn it on, you can see it's starting to vaporize here. And then if we look on the inside, we can see that the solution is vaporizing. Okay, so Peabody is here to help demonstrate how the nebulizer works. So once you've got everything arranged and make sure your ice pack is in, you just have your cat go in the kennel. Come on, Peabody. And teaching crate training before you need to use a nebulizer is actually really helpful so that it's not a stressful event for your cat. So make sure all feet and tail out of the way. Good boy. And do keep in mind, I mean, this does make a lot of noise, so sometimes they will be a little alarmed by it. So you can try running the nebulizer without any of the tubing or compressor attached just to get your cat used to the noise if they're very noise sensitive. So we're going to turn it on, which this one just has a switch right here. And we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes, and then that's it. And if you have any additional questions on how to use the nebulizer or you're having any trouble with getting it to vaporize properly, just give us a call.